burning up now, taking higher levels. I'm in a bad spot, travel to my knees. I need a taste, sipping on heaven. You got me waiting, waiting for you. We're chasing trophies, got me ready, don't you worry. I feel the power, I'm the champion. You got me running for the glory. Good, too good to let this go. Burning up now, nothing's gonna stop me. I'm going faster, wanna break away. I love the way it feels, it's the adrenaline, we're going all the way. Cause we never ever going down. You got me walking through the fire. We don't catch a slide when we were young. Never run from the fight, yeah, we come to the top. Never run from the fight, all the way to the top. Never run from the fight, yeah, we rise to the top. I'm on a rush now, winning, that's my focus. I need some ice, you gotta cool me down. I feel my nirvana coming closer. You got me waiting, waiting for you. We're chasing trophies, got me ready, don't you worry. I feel the power, I'm the champion. You got me running for the glory. Good, too good to let this go. Burning up now, nothing's gonna stop me. I'm going faster, wanna break away. I love the way it feels, it's the adrenaline, we're going all the way. Cause we never ever going down. You got me walking through the fire. We don't catch a slide when we were young. Never run from the fight, yeah, we come to the top. Never run from the fight, all the way to the top. Never run from the fight, yeah, we rise to the top. Up now, nothing's gonna stop me. I'm going fast.
Testing mic, testing mic.
Burning up now, nothing's gonna stop me. Oh baby, please, oh yeah. Love the adrenaline, cause we never ever going down. You got me walking through the fire. We don't catch a slide when we were young. Never run from the fight, yeah, we come to the top. Never run from the fight, all the way to the top. Never run from the fight, yeah, we rise to the top.
Music is our infinite power. Join in our fight. Blaze through the night. We are infinite. We are infinite. No longer asleep. There's memories are born. I long to connect. Joining in song, paths intersect. Find your spirit, find your might. Sing the midnight as we fight. On a mission to protect. Keep our energy intact. Music is our infinite power. Join in our fight. Blaze through the night. We are infinite. We are infinite.
Hello everybody, I am gonna get the stream just up and running in just a second. If anyone watching at the moment, before some more people come in, please let me know if the audio is working. Oh, okay, we had like everyone ready in the lobby and now they have left, so we're still setting up here. But we should be with you guys in a sec. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and obviously please share the stream to the WhatsApp, to your X Factor WhatsApp group. Let me get you to the lobby here. Okay, awesome. I mean, the music is just coming from the in-game, so the quality is not amazing, but it works. Okay, we should be ready to go just about now.
Your team is banning.
Okay, I think we are ready to go. Welcome to X Factor Day 3. My first time hosting for this tournament. I am Sapolga, or you can call me Rika, whatever you'd like to call me, but most people know me as Sep. I am from South Africa. We are going into this game 1 of Day 3
It's time to go to the RT show.
between Rurouni Kenshin and Rampage, some two very nice Nigerian teams. I'm really excited to see what they can sort of offer me and offer you guys today or tonight in this best of 3.
Is my craft team
Diggy is my name.
Just get myself comfortable here. Okay, I mean, bands coming out, pretty interesting. We got the Lilia, got the Diggy, got the Xborg. You know, obviously going to be a bit different to what I'm used to in South Africa. But
Then let the world betray me.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. My in-game name, it's called Rika. If you ask any South Africans, they might know me as that Joy player.
I, Minotaur,
Your
will
team
finish
Obviously,
off
there's
what
quite a
we
big
have
delay in
done.
the stream, just from what I'm used to. It's about 30 seconds if you are curious. So I should be answering any questions about 30 seconds later. Anyway, we're going to have a pretty strong start to the draft here coming in from Rurouni Kenshin. We're going to have that Minotaur being picked up, Diggy being banned out. It's quite nice and safe to take it up right now. A lot of stuff left open. Obviously, we're going to see that Matilda being picked up, as well as that Faramus. Now, these two heroes are going to be very strong together, I believe. They both benefit very well from each other's skill sets. So it's also a very strong start coming in from Rampage. I know Gerard. Yeah, I do. I did work with him previously for some of MSA. But I don't really work with them that often.
Gaze the stars and
Your
seek
team
your
is
path.
picking.
All right, we're going to go into the next phase of the draft. Going to have that.
I've
Oh,
been
Barrett's.
waiting for too long.
I like this pick quite a lot here. It's going to be quite nice against the two people there. You know, it's got that AoE damage to sort of deal with the Nether Realm. But
Your team is banning.
the carry, quite a good response to the Barretts. You know, carry is that classic hero that does deal with tanky targets. Oh. We might have Fluffy coming in. I might have a co-caster for a second. But let me ask him if Fluffy wants to come in here. If you are there, Fluffy, I do see your message. A Lancelot ban. That's interesting.
Your team is picking.
don't think I see that hero being banned out too much these days. Must be a target ban from someone from Rampage. So yeah, that's come out there. As for the other side, we're gonna have that Terizla into the fray here. I'm not too sure about this. I feel like it does do a good job against most of the members of Rurouni Kenshin.
Sun rises when I give the word.
You know what? I'm not a hater of this Terizla pick actually in the end.
Let there be rock.
All right, we're gonna finish off the draft here with a Fredrin. Yeah, I think looking at the drafts here, I mean, I really do like what Rampage is going for here. They had their solid picks here with the Matilda and the Faramis. That was like a really good start to their draft, and they ended up really nicely with a Fredrin, and you know, the Terizla I ended up being quite a fan of here. All right, sorry, I'm just chatting to some people here. We should be ready to go straight away into this game one between Rampage and Rurouni Kenshin. I am favoring Rampage's draft a little bit more here. It seems to be some solid counter picks, and the sort of formation of their team makes a lot more sense to me with the Matilda and the Faramis. Fredrin as well is quite uncontested when it comes to these sort of things, because they don't have that many tank killers. You know, if the game goes late, they might be in a bit of danger, but you know, same side of the same coin here with the carry. You know, if the game goes late, this carry is going to be absolutely shredding. So yeah, I could really like Rampage's draft. Not counting out Rurouni Kenshin though. We've got this Minotaur sort of stuff. You know, there's no purifiers on the enemy team, so if this Minotaur does sort of get his ball rolling a bit, should be able to close out this game quite nicely. You know, give up some nice sets from the Minotaur and etc.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Standout players, guys. Let me, if you guys know these members of these teams, please let me know in the comments. Like, who should I be looking out for? Are there any players that you look up to and etc. in this game? I'll keep an eye on them. Going in here, we're going to see Lucia. It'll be quite annoying here for the blue buff here. But Minotaur going to make a nice defense when it comes to that. Forcing out the flicker coming in from Joseph. As we see the Little Wanderer being spawned up here. Blast. He's quite far away from maybe trying to contest this. He's actually going to give up going on that. Who's going to be the retribution going to? It's going to go to Extra? Extrit, probably his name. He's probably a different name because I'm on iOS, so sometimes the full names don't come out properly. As we're going to see in the bottom lane here, it's going to be Terizla versus this Khalid. Not sure if I know who wins that matchup just on paper. As the two of them are, I don't really see the Khalid hero being picked up too much. Ooh, in the middle lane though, Joseph taking quite a lot of damage here. He needs to be backing off a little bit. Lucia is going to keep up the pursuit, but not going to be in the there. There we go. First blood going to the carry onto the Lu Yi. Sorry, missed that one. Here goes Pluto blinking in. Maybe he's going to actually die for this. That was a bit of a mistake coming in from him. He's going to get taken down. Turtle spawning in about 10 seconds now into the bottom lane. As now Diznuts gonna cut this lane down here. Gonna try and get that level 4 as quick as possible just before the turtle start, you know, coming out here. Ninja probably wants to try and get his level 4 as well, but so far Rampage keeping up the pressure in this game. Here we go, Blast. Both junglers are level 4 though. This could be a 50-50, although I feel like Fredrin has a better secure when it comes to these sort of things. It's going to be, oh, it will be the Fredrin who gets it in the end. Here comes this Raging Sandstorm coming in from the Khalid. Is it going to be enough? No. Oh, this Fredrin trying his best to get away, but Ninja might be the one getting caught in the end here. He's going to try and heal up, standing on a knee here, but he's trying his best to get away. He's finally going to go down. Joseph, he gets a stun nicely out, but the Netherrealm's in time. As Rampage keeping up the pressure here. As for the top lane, I feel like Clint does do a bit better against the carry, but she's got the net worth lead here. Especially after that sort of blunder play that Clint made with that flicker at the top lane. It's not easy to come back from that. They just need to sort of calm down, you know. Start going at things. Oh, yeah, we're going to see the Minoan Fury coming out. Oh, but a beautiful circling eagle should be able to get the kill onto Joseph. Whew, what a game so far. Coming in from Rampage. Absolute domination. Going to be able to dive Pluto under his tower probably. Going to get taken out by a light wheel. Coming in from the carry. Who's now? Fredrin wants to go in and catch another person underneath the same tower here. Maybe he's I think he might be lagging a little bit here. He's going to get taken down. It's Lucia. Probably going to have to secure their retreat now. Not too sure if I need to be pausing for this. I haven't entirely been told the rules too well. These nuts. Gonna get taken down. I'm gonna give this Fredrin like a second. I'm gonna give them a pause. Let me just change, just real quick, guys. Let me just change this stream to another window real quick. I just want to check on the WhatsApp group if anything's being said. Just to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything important that's being told to me. I'm gonna give them that 1 minute pause. Do you know how long I need to pause for? I'm gonna give it 1 minute and then unpause, and I'll see if he's back or not. And then if he's still not back, I think I'll probably pause it again. Okay, looks like the Fredrin is back in the game. We're gonna have a nice 5v5 once again. Although Rurouni Kenshin have managed to pick up 2 kills in the meantime that sort of ordeal happened, as this Barrett starting to get a bit of a lead onto that jungle. Who's gonna pop the retribution? Oh, it's gonna be a killing spree on the top lane coming in, and Blast will secure the blue buff for himself. So yeah, this Fredrin is not enjoying his time in this jungle matchup whatsoever. Okay, here we go. We're going to see the turtle coming out. It should be the Fredrin trying to get this. Oh, it's actually going to be the Barretts. Here comes Ninja going in straight away with that Sandstorm. It's going to be enough. Deadness welcome. Straight away in. They're going to be able to shut down onto that Faramis. Kika getting punished for it. Matilda as well needs to be on the run here. Will she be able to get away with the guiding winds? I think she will. Here we go. Oh, we're going to see a diversion coming in from the Lu Yi. Maybe they actually want to go onto the Sarizla here. Man, what a game. Started off really good for Rampage now, but as soon as we had a little bit of disconnection issues, the game sort of swung in the favor. Coming into Rurouni Kenshin here. Here comes a flicker coming in from Super Better. Is it going to be enough to take down Pluto? Yes, it will. Beautiful play coming in from him. And now Joseph in a bit of danger as well. He's going to get taken down. Oh, Usha needs to be very careful because that Deadness welcome is available. And this Barrett does a lot of damage right now. Ooh, Lucia again just doing so much damage from Blast here. As now, oh, Super Better gets caught. Oh, he's gonna get dragged in by that Yin Yang thingy. I don't know the name of that ability coming in from the Lu Yi, but gonna try and snipe the kill onto Super Better. Not gonna be successful in that ordeal. Here we're gonna have 3 people rotating from Rurouni Kenshin, looking for this tower push right now. Oh, here comes the Faramis, maybe trying to pull back in Pluto. He's going to get pulled back into the tower, but he is probably going to be nice and safe thanks to the help of Joseph's heal. Here we go. Oh, Circling Eagle does land onto 3. It almost gets down this Lu Yi, but she's actually going to be able to make it alive. Oh, beautiful Nether Realm from the Faramis. Is going to keep his ally alive. A lot of action happening in this top lane. Oh, and as now, oh, the Faramis, he's back for more action here. He's going to get a really good Ghost Bursters onto Pluto. Oh, Beautiful amount of synergy coming in from Rampage here. They're probably going to be able to jump the tower. Get the kill onto this Minotaur as well. But now it is going to be Rurouni Kenshin on this Barrett's here. They're going to be able to take this down, this turtle. Looking at the items real quick. It's going to be that carry going for that full damage. Not something we see too often these days. We usually see them going for maybe like a tank sort of build. But it makes a lot of sense here. She has to get through a lot of HP bars coming in from the side of Rurouni Kenshin. As now, oh, bottom lane, bit of a skirmish down here. Just nuts. Gonna have to commit the penalty zone here. It's a bit of a man fight when it comes to these two. Khalid doing a really good job of maybe getting this nuts low. Here comes another realm though. Another great save coming in from Ciso. I don't know if that, oh, Kiko, excuse me. Oh, but before the hammer drops the floor, Ninja is going to take him out, but he's probably going to have to pay for it once as well. Oh, in the top lane though. Not in the top lane, excuse me. Blast will take down that Faramis finally, but Ninja still alive somehow. Appraiser's Wrath off the mark so far. Are they able to finally get down this Lu Yi? Yes, they will. Oh, big damage coming in from the Barretts. Is it going to be enough? No, the Circling Eagle coming in from the Matilda is going to be able to secure her escape. Minot Fury quite awkward there. Not managing to land or connect on anyone here. Okay, Super better pops the Speedy Light Wheels. She's going to be able to go and flicker in. No, it's going to keep it nice and timid. Not going to be able to sort of snipe any kills coming in on to Pluto. Though. Gonna be that sort of stage in the game where you're trying to look for that team fight coming in from both teams, you know. Joseph, he doesn't have that Minot Fury to work with anymore. He needs to wait for that to be off cooldown. Okay, here we go. Matilda comes in with the Circling Eagle. Is it going to be enough? Minot Fury should be off cooldown in just a second. Penalty zone. Doing a good job of zoning right now. NetherRealm getting taken out by the Sandstorm. Here comes the Kiko. Actually gets the kill on to the Lu Yi, but it's going to be a double kill coming in from Blast. So far, Rurouni Kenshin are coming back into this game with a big amount of damage. Pluto as well will get a kill. And now it's just Fredrin need to try and get out of here. The Guiding Wind should be able to save him though. Blast. Absolutely untouched this game. 4-0-3 on the KDA score. He's doing all he needs to do right now in this game. We're going to see this Lucia going to go in and try and a little bit more fighting down here. You're going to see the Circling Eagle. Oh, look at that damage coming in with the Ghostbusters. Faramis pumping in that damage with that lightning truncheon. Kiko will get the kill. And now it's going to be Fredrin on the front line. Will he be able to make it out of here? No, the Barretts. It does too much damage alongside the Lu Yi. Rurouni Kenshin will win the fight here, and they're going to be able to secure the first Lord of this game. Wow, what a performance coming in from Blast here. Looking at the KDAs right now, he's 5-0-5. Basically finished 3 items by 10 minutes as well. So he is really, really stacked when it comes to this advantage. So far, the carry trying to finish off the Demon Hunter sword. So, you know, when she does manage to get that item, she should be starting to sort of shred down the HP pool of that Barretts. But it's going to be up to Rurouni Kenshin to keep on that pressure, making sure that Rampage do not sort of get to that point where that carry can start popping off. Because I do feel like if this game goes long, it is going to be in the favor of Rampage. Here we go. We're going to see the Circling Eagle bringing the Fredrin along. Going to try and come in onto this Lu Yi, but the Fredrin bailed out. He's like, nope, I don't want to continue with that. They're going to go back and deal with the Lord here. Here we go. We're getting into that stage now. It feels like Rampage, yeah, they're in a bit of a pickle now. They had that strong early game, but they need to sort of back it up when it comes to the rest of this game, playing it out forward from here. Ninja, he's been doing a really good job of just staying alive in that front line as well, giving that set with the Sandstorm. Can't really say the same about Joseph though. The Minot Furies haven't really been on point so far. Gonna have to wait and see that big Minot Fury landing on a few 2 or 3 or 4, even 5 members might change the tide of this game completely. As I said, you know, they don't have the purifiers to work with, so the Minot Fury comes out and stuns a whole bunch of people. They might be in quite a lot of danger here. Okay, see Clint. Damage coming in from the Clint is quite a lot. Oh, we're going to see the Circling Eagle. Oh, dodges out the Sandstorm. Will the fight continue? I'm really wondering. Blast, he's looking for something. Oh, there it is, the penalty zone. It's an on to 3. Here we go. The Deckness Welcome comes out as well, but oh, look at the damage coming in from the Lu Yi. No Fury. Let's land on to 2. But Rampage, they're falling down one by one. It's going to be a double kill coming in from Blast. Can Super Better get out of there? I don't think he can. It's going to be a triple kill coming in from Blast. That's probably the end of the game, folks. As now, Rurouni Kenshin will come back into that game solidly. I hope that that loss wasn't my fault when it comes to the pausing, but I mean, hey, I gave the pause. Nothing I could do about it.
Victory!
Wow, what a comeback. I really did not expect to see this Barrett's popping off so hard in that game there. Rampage, they had all the means necessary to you know, to do what they need to do here. They had that early game. An unfortunate disconnect coming in from the Fredrin, leaving them into a bit of a down spiral when they're at advantage. Well, that was game 1, folks. This will be a best of 3. I'm just going to switch the scene. I just want to check on the WhatsApp group, making sure I'm not being shouted at by any admins right now. I think we're fine. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. All right, guys. What a comeback from Rurouni Kenshin. They really did show us that, you know, it's not all about that early game. It's about how they finish off the game, you know. That Barrett's a scary, man. Even with that carry, you know, having a good lead, enough items to maybe take him down. It just wasn't enough, you know. She didn't have enough damage in that specific moment of that last team fight to really make the difference there. And it was a beautiful set coming in from the Terizla at the end, you know, with that 3-man penalty zone, but it wasn't really enough. Okay, just waiting for Rampage to come on now. Yep, what do you guys think about that game? I mean, I saw some people saying that Rampage taking the W. Yeah, unfortunately not game 1. Commentary better than Merca? Damn, I appreciate it, man. I don't know if you know any other casters, but I've worked with a few of the NA people. It's like Private Dancer, Jiva Aiko, Steph Weezy. I've worked with Steph Weezy once, but that was for like an informal stream. Ezekiel NA? No, probably no one knows that guy, but he's a great caster. I mean, people probably know him now because he's working for NACT now. So Ezekiel NA, keep an eye out for that guy. He's an upcoming caster like me. Who do you think will win between Equilibrium and Elevated Gods? Am I allowed to say that? Listen, listen, I would put my money on Equilibrium. Okay, don't tell anyone I said that, but Elevated Gods kind of like... they're just toxic, dude. Elevated Gods, you know, whenever I come into contact with them in the South African server, they're just always talking shit. They're just always saying bad things in game. They're always trying to make the game toxic, and they don't have as much skill as Equilibrium. They don't back it up in as well as they do. As we see, we have a bit of offline action coming in from both of the teams here. I don't know, man. Elevated Gods, I don't understand them. Them and what's the other squad that's like? Do you know Cole? Is he still in Elevated Gods? Like that guy? He's a cool guy, Cole, but he's just interesting, man. Mavericks in Equilibrium. I wonder what I would answer between Mavericks and Equilibrium, huh? It's not like I'm a part of one of their squads here.
Time to drop the beat of the.
So that should answer the question for you. Yeah, who is this guy? Just making sure we don't want any snipers coming in. You know, in South Africa at least, you know, we have problems where snipers come in and give away positions. Big boy, are you from Nigeria as well? Just out of curiosity. Anyway, okay, looks like Aqua will come into the slot for I believe Rurouni Kenshin. So Aqua will be a switch. Ah, all right. So you're also from SA, nice. I'm curious as to know when sort of when we'll have another South African tournament like MS. I know MSA is coming up. I'll probably be asked to stream for that as well. Well, maybe not stream, but at least cast for it. As for now, yeah, I don't believe there's any other huge South African tournaments coming up. I know that Mavericks right now, they're going to be going for the ISF. They'll be participating in that, you know, representing South Africa. I think they'll be, if they make it through national trials, they'll be officially crowned as the Proteas for the MLBB Proteas team. It's kind of crazy, actually. All right, well, we should be going into game number 2. Game number 1 was pretty damn close, but in the end, Rurouni Kenshin, as I said, did pull through.
Your team is banned.
Here we go. Game number 2. What am I expecting here? I don't know. I feel like that Barrett's was a problem, even if they had the carry.
Your team is banning.
Even if they have the carry available, you know, is it enough to deal with that Barrett's? You know, because that Barrett's gets a hit like he did in that last game. It's just so strong, man. It's like really hard to sort of out-tempo that.
Horology is my craft.
Anyway, we're going to see that Clint being banned out. So that was from the last game. I feel like the Clint definitely was a bit of a problem. Pluto. Even with that big misplay in the early game with that flicker, you know.
Minotaur.
So managed to do quite a lot.
What was left undone.
Now there's a lot open here for the first phase.
We shall stand
Okay, I'll take up the
fast
TIG.
to the
I quite
very
like
end.
this, you know, especially since the dig is taken out, obviously. You know, since the dig is taken out, Tigreal is a very valid option. And there's the classical Tigreal counter. It's going to be that Akai, because when you spin, you know, when the Tig ults you and you can just spin away and then just completely disrupt the full set that Lucia might be able to do this game. Is Aqua going to pick up this Novaria? Must be a bit of a comfort pick when it comes to that sort of stuff. We're all going to see Xenon will be able to pick up that Yuzhong. Like, I quite like that versus the Novaria. Kiku. The Kiku or Kiko?
It's time to go to the RT show.
Your team
I'm going to go with Kiko. Alright. Wow. They go for this Belleric, man. They're going to be real tanky. I feel like Xenon should be able to sort of deal with the high HP targets. Okay, it'll be the Terizla. I really like this pick into Yuzhong. I feel like I actually played the Yuzhong Terizla matchup as the Terizla not so long ago. It feels like you can just fight back. Like most XP laners, they just don't really fight into a Yuzhong. Just because of that passive is from the Yuzhong is just it's just so strong. But like here like Terizla, you know, being able to reduce the damage, the low HP you are, and just the damage output you do, even without damage items. There's just so much. And it's a hero that can like safely lane into the Yuzhong.
Come on, Dexter. It's our show.
Let's see some marksmen being banned out here. Makes sense. Both teams need to pick up a marksman here. We're going to see Pluto
Your team is picking.
picking up the Beatrix. It's Kiku. All right, all right. Thanks for confirming that. Super better. Maybe circling down that Natan. I like the Natan here. I feel like it does a pretty good job against the Beatrix. As they might be super better, might be taking out that carry. I'm not a hater of that. He played very well in the carry, like early game. I can't say that I'm too keen on the viability of full damage carry, but
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
oh well. Oh, is that his name, Exorcist? It's just sorry, it's just my iOS device. Chip. This is gonna be the first time I'm actually seeing Chip in a tournament game. Obviously, I've been seeing a lot of him when it comes to the when it comes to just like in my normal games and stuff, but I haven't seen him in a tournament game. What's his ult called? Let me go look it up. His ultimate ability is called Shortcut, right? Of course. So might be seeing some really cool shortcuts coming out in this game. I feel like this here has so much potential, just like to enable your team plays quite a lot. It feels just like a better Louis. You know, you can just like split the map so well. It allows your teammates to split the map as well. You know, like for example, you know, if it's like a Lord fight or something, Terizla has like the option to, you know, sort of push out this lane over here, and he can still be available to join the Lord fight thanks to the shortcut coming in from the chip. Anyway, game number 2. Will Rampage be able to come back into this game with a statement? We all got to see Exorcist coming in with the Alice jungle. I'm not sure I've seen that too often after, you know, Alice did get that nerf in the jungle. You know, she doesn't like clear camps as fast as she used to be able to, even with the ult available. I feel like it could still work though. Let's see, we're going to see, oh, the Little Wanderer, going to be another contestant. Blast has been pretty on point when it came to those. ASC will once again be able to secure the Little Wanderer with that retribution here. Blast is also going to be trying to fight down Lucia. He's going to take a lot of damage. Probably going to have to reset after that one. In the top lane, Joseph. Is he lagging or is he just chilling on that portal? No, he's just chilling on the portal. Okay. That's what I like to see. He must be sort of quite familiar with this hero going in through the portals. As now Blast has that level 4 here. It is on the Yuzhong lane though. It's not a really easy target to kill here. Blast might be able to sort of jump out though. He is only level 3. Okay, there he is. Okay, Yuzhong actually commits all of his abilities here. He's going to actually be in danger of the heavy spin. He's going to get dragged back into the tower. Beautiful play coming in from Blast. Easy first blood with the heavy spin, and that's going to be now probably an easy turtle as well, because there's not going to be that dragon boy to come and help out with that turtle here, although Exorcist might be able to try and sort of assist with it. Okay, here we go. Turtle fight starting out here. It's going to be quite a close one, I believe. Blast. Here comes the Black Dragon here. Xenon, not level 4, though. It's going to try going in with the Petrify. It's actually going to be Exorcist coming in with the Retribution. We'll be able to get the Turtle nice and easily. I feel like Rurouni Kenshin had the advantage in that situation. Oh, we're going to actually see even more follow-up coming in from Rampage here. They're going to continue going in. Xenon has the Black Dragon form this time. Going to have the Astro Essence. It's not going to be enough to keep him alive, but it will take down Aqua with the help of Lucia. Wow, that was just a bloodbath. I feel like both teams, you know, they sort of had equal footing there, but in the end, it definitely was Rampage coming out on top in that trade. Yeah, now Exorcist does have that level 4 now, level 5 in fact. So his juggling speed is going to be a lot faster. I have to pop the Retribution there to secure the blue buff. As now, oh, this chip might be in a bit of danger here. He pops the ulti shortcut. Gonna bring in his team. Here comes the Terizla coming in from the bottom lane. Is it gonna be enough? Ninja, he's actually in quite a lot of danger here. He's probably gonna have to try and get out of this one. Here comes Pluto coming in through the shortcut as well. As now, Ninja's still alive somehow, making it like last game with that Khalid performance. He's just living. Ninja will finally go down to the Astro Essence. Here we go to see Pluto with that ultimate. It's gonna be a decent amount of damage, but it's not gonna be able to take anyone down. As now, Blast in with caught with his pants down, probably not going to be able to get out of this one. Super Beta will take him down as Chip use that portal to get himself to base. As now the top lane should be a nice and easy amount of money up here. Chip coming in. Let's stun Tigreal up a little bit here. Chip's an interesting hero, man. It's sort of just like does like a stun. Yeah, I mean, like this. Like he does a little bit of stun and then does like this thing. Oh, here we're gonna see the shortcut. Bringing in Aqua. I feel like that's a bit of a mistake now because you brought your whole team up to top lane, but you can't join down in the bottom lane here because now Rampage, they have 4 members. Compared to only the 3 members coming in. Although here comes the 4th member. Aqua trying her best to make it down here. We're going to see Joseph getting gone on by the Yu Zhong. Chip in a bit of danger here. Here comes the Black Dragon form out to disrupt the team fight. It's going to be Exorcist getting the turtle once again here. We're going to keep the chase onto Joseph. No, he'll be just fine. As we now go into the sort of early mid stages of the game here. Rampage keeping up that pressure as we saw last game, you know. They had the early game and they had the early game once again this time. Yeah, as you could imagine, you know, Terizla, he held his own against this Yu Zhong. As the Dominance Ice as well. Okay, here we're going to see the conceal play coming in from Lucia from the behind. Is it going to be enough though? Pushes back the Lucia once again onto Blast. Hey, yo, Rappy, what up? We're going to see Joseph going in. Oh, he's actually going to get caught up with the Alice right now. Here comes the heavy spin though. It's going to be able to push Super Better maybe into the tower. No, she's CC immune thanks to the Purify. Oh, we're going to see the implosion that comes out. Blast gets caught as well. Oh, man. This is sort of what I expected to see coming in from Rampage, because in game 1, they were looking exactly like this. And now they're keeping up the pressure. Now that Exorcist not having any more of those connection issues. All right, here we're going to see Joseph coming in. He's going to pop pops the shortcut. Here comes the whole cavalry coming in through the portal. Is it going to be a good fight? I think it might be. Here we're going to see Kiku getting gone on. She's going to have to pop the Purify with the black shoes. Lucia, oh, close one with the Astral Recall. You can start to see what sort of Chip can offer in these sort of fights, but it wasn't enough to get more than just 1 kill onto Xenon. So we're going to see turtle number 3 coming out, spawning in this bottom lane here. Will Exorcist manage to keep up the streak with these retributions? So you can look at the KDAs here, man. It's just been Xenon dying 4 times. You know, he's really keeping his team afloat there. You know, making all the space necessary. Oh, we might see Chip like bring the whole team here. But I feel like the Exorcist should be able to get... Oh, the turtle. As Joseph once again getting taken down by this black dragon once as well. You know, he's on half HP. He's probably not going to be able to join the fight immediately. Ooh. An unfortunate heavy spin coming in from Blast here. It's going to be able to lock down a few members, but not for long. You're going to see Xenon coming in with that knockup onto Blast once again. Penalty zone does land onto 2 this time. This is going to be enough though. Here we're going to see the shortcut coming out. Is anyone going to come through the portal? I don't believe so. It's in a bit of an interesting situation. Pluto will run through there into safety. As now we're going to go into that mid stage of the game here. Lord spawning in about 70 seconds. Xenon keeping up the trend of just holding that front line so absolutely beautifully. Okay, here we're going to see the fight coming in onto Joseph once again here. Oh, the airstrike from Pluto is going to dissuade Exorcist from continuing any further. Yeah, it's this point in the game now. Gonna see teams waiting for that perfect team fight before they can go in. Oh, Exorcist goes in with the blood orb. Might be seeing Joseph getting gone on here. Oh, it's a solo implosion straight onto Joseph. I really like that decision just because the game's quite stagnant at this point. Getting that free kill with that implosion, more than worth it. As right now, carry going for that full damage build as we saw last game. Gonna be doing extreme amounts of damage, especially to like heroes like Terizla. He wants to try and take hits, but don't know if he can versus that carry. Here it is, the Lord fight starting out here. Not Lord fight, excuse me. I don't feel like this is going to be a fight at all. Just going to be a standard Lord being taken out by Rampage. Joseph, that's a bit of a dangerous one. Pops the shortcut. Is this team going to come through? I don't believe they should. This is going to be super better getting a kill onto Joseph, punishing him out here. Blast taking a whole bunch of damage as well, coming in from that true damage from super better. Man, Rampage definitely showing us what they can do when they have the right internet. Implosion play coming in from Lucia gets cancelled out by the Astral Orb. Here we go. Lucia maybe has a flicker play to work with here. Fishing for it, but not going to commit. A little bit of a recall action coming in from Rampage here, feeding themselves a little. As now it's about that base defense coming in from Rurouni Kenshin. Top lane. Lord marching it down here. They should be able to get some bottom lane turrets here because they need to focus down this Lord. Astral Echo not landing on anyone, unfortunately. You know, in a base sort of situation, yeah, I feel like Chip is not a hero you want, right? Because what Chip does is bring people together, and like everyone's together already in the base anyway. That's some cool thought about what sort of Chip this hero Chip does and doesn't do. Oh, we're gonna see the carry taking out Blast once as well. Oh, the pushback onto Ninja on top of that, and this Alice is just in the back lines. It's gonna be a double kill for Pluto. As a bit of an awkward situation here with everybody locked inside the base. Although minions are coming down into the top here. Man, look at that carry, dude. Just slamming those light wheels. As this should be the end of the game. Rampage are going to take game 2 for themselves here. Keeping up that pressure that we sort of wanted to see from them in game 1. I mean, the KDA stayed the same. It was just Xenon with those 4 deaths. But the rest of Rampage were completely untouched. Kiku as well with 16 assists, man. That's impressive. And 1 kill, that's 100% teamfight participation if I've ever seen it. Yeah, there's the stat, 100%. All right, well, that will be a game 3 for us, folks. Between Rampage and Rurouni Kenshin. Oops, I accidentally invited him to ranked. My bad. Alright, well, it is going to be game 3. I am just going to check up once again on the WhatsApp group, seeing if anything's being said. I'll be right back. Okay, nothing has been said. How are you guys doing, by the way? What time is it in Nigeria? Alright, just waiting for the rest of the members here. I think we're waiting on Rampage to come through. Yeah, looks like we've been invited. I think they were in another lobby. Right, looks like we got everyone here. Alright guys, what are your predictions here? Who's taking this game 3? I feel like Rurouni Kenshin, as much as they got snowballed that game, personally, what I think is that even if they got steamrolled and like snowballed that last game, like they still have a good like a potential comeback here. Blast seems to be a very good jungler here. I feel like just the Akai was not exactly a comfort pick for him, and even though he used the heavy spins very well early game, it's just it just doesn't really, he didn't manage to make it do much more after that. You know, he wasn't doing those classic Tigreal counter plays. The chip, it was working pretty well in the early game as well. I'm a fan of it, but it's later into the game, you know, if you're losing and you're stuck in your base, the ulti just doesn't do anything. that shortcut, it just doesn't do anything, dude. Does it offer anything other than movement speed when an ally walks through it?
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
Yeah, so it's just movement speed that your allies get when you walk through the portal. Although there are like those skill shot stuff. I mean, maybe you could like place a portal like behind and, you know, get a cool angle from behind, you know, with another setter on your team. Actually, I mean, it's not completely useless when you're behind that ulti.
Your team is
All right, game 3, boys. Gonna go straight away into it. Gonna be first pick coming in for Rurouni Kenshin this time.
It's time to go to the RT show.
Your team
for some
is
fun.
banning.
Let's take out the Lilia to begin with.
Light me up and watch the
Your
world
team is
burn.
banning.
Hoot hoot. Horology is my
I
craft.
mean,
team
it's
is
pretty,
my
still
name.
pretty similar bands.
Chivalry is dead, and I
Your
will
team
revive
is
it.
picking.
I, Minotaur,
Your
will
team
finish
is
off
Okay,
what was
I
left
mean,
undone.
it's about the same sort of stuff that I was expecting to see. Joseph,
know my traits.
gonna go back to the roots of game one here. Gonna have that Minotaur being picked up as well, but it's gonna be the Exorcist this time, snatching up that Barrett away from
I've been waiting
Your
for too
team
long.
is
from
picking.
Blast. I like that. I quite like that a lot. I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see that classic Barrett's Matilda combo. So if Lucia can play that Matilda,
Praise the
should be
stars
looking to
and
pick it up
seek
now.
Your path.
Oh, it's still open. It's Crane gonna pick up that Luya, just like that first game as well. You know,
Dexter, it's our show
Pluto
time.
picking up the Claude. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. They're obviously going for a bit more of a later timing coming in from Rurouni Kenshin here. They're gonna have to try and keep up with what Exorcist can offer in that early game, you know, that snowballing potential, as they seem to be really good at doing. Kiku gonna pick up the Vixana as well, just such a solid mage. Currently in the game right now.
Your team is banning.
Of imprisonment.
Kindness is the
Interesting
surest
bands
path
coming out.
to
2 XP laners. It's
illumination.
going to be the Charizla and the Yuzhong. So sort of just covering each other's backs there when it comes to those picks. And ooh,
I am the power of light.
I really like this pick actually, because now they have two options for it. You can use the Divine Judgment onto the Minotaur before he pops that ulti, or you could pop it onto the Claude, who probably has no escape from that ability. I would have liked to see that Matilda, as I said, coming in from Rampage, but
when I give the word.
the card just should be able to do the job.
Bro, fancy a game or two?
Ooh, Ramen being picked up by Blast here. It is sort of still a tank killer, right? You know, with the lethal counter. Let's do that true damage based off of missing HP. As we finish off the draft, coming in, that Thammers will be versus that Khalid. I feel like Khalid should win that matchup, but let's have to see how they sort of run it. Looking at the draft once again, yeah, it's like what the last few games have been, right? It's gonna be Rampage. Keep trying to keep up as much pressure as possible. Having this carry with that attack speed build, gonna be pumping out so much early game damage. On top of that, you got Exorcist. Exorcist picking up that Barrett's. Yeah, they're just gonna be running them down. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be up to Joseph to keep his Claude safe.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, game 3 in the Land of Dawn today or
5
tonight.
seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Final match
Select
between Rampage and Rurouni Kenshin.
all troops deployed.
I'm interested to see some cool plays, especially from Lucia. Ooh, a close one coming in from Lucia. They're trying to steal up that red buff. Might be able to get punished here from coming in from Blast. He's going to be spinning away, getting a little dizzy there. Helicopter, helicopter. Paracopter, paracopter. No, I'm kidding. I think that's a dead beam. Does anyone still remember? Like, does anyone still use that helicopter meme? I don't know. Oh, flame shot! Kiku tries to snipe it as well. I mean, Blast is just getting blasted here. Oh, here we're gonna see. Oh, Crane almost gets taken down. What's that yin yang damage? Gonna be first blood coming in for the side of Rurouni Kenshin here. Blast gonna keep up the pressure straight onto Xenon. Look at that damage coming in from the Cyclone. Sweep. My god. You want to have a look at the XP lane? Okay, so I'll show you now. I'll wait for the I'll wait for the Thamus to come back into the lane. But because the action is happening down here first. Oh, Joseph walks into the wrong neighborhood. Here comes the Detonator's welcome. Gonna push down this crane man. Crane girl, in fact, into the wall. Here we go. Should be a nice easy retribution coming in from Blast. Xenon, he seems to be struggling quite a lot this lane. As I might have thought. I feel like, yeah, Kelly probably wins this lane just in general when it comes to this. But now Xenon has that level 4, has that Quadrant Inferno. He should be starting to live quite a bit more in the bottom lane though. Joseph maybe wants to go in with the No Fury. It's going to land onto 2, onto the crab as well actually. Going to see the follow-up stun does land onto another 2. Going to see the lethal counter. It's not going to be enough. Joseph falls down from the Vexana damage. Here we're going to go see Exorcist. He's chasing. Oh, Pluto just barely makes it out of that one. Blast does manage to pick up a kill for himself at least. Cyclone sweep straight away in. It's going to be the Detonator's welcome. He's actually spinning through the Detonator's welcome inside the belly of this Barrett. He's just spinning around by Blast. Gets that mega kill. Wow. He is 4-0 right now. They're definitely in for an interesting game here. Rurouni Kenshin, we were all expecting to, see Rampage doing their usual thing of just snowballing it down. Keeping up that early game advantage, but now with this Bauman pick coming in from Blast, he's just matching that tempo completely. Super Beta walks out and on into the lane first. Joseph's waiting in the bush right now. Gonna see the No Fury does land onto only the Kaja, but it's gonna be Pluto who finishes up the kill onto this carry. Gets dragged into the tower, but he's just gonna be nice and safe. Kiku looking for the kill as well. Flame shot. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that flame shot, but that was in the wrong direction. So gonna see a good stun coming in from Minotaur here. Oh, Lucian, he's in a bit of danger right now. Blast gonna probably pop the lethal counter, gets a nice easy kill for himself. Gonna be able to run out of the tower range nice and safe as the turtle started to spawn down here. Exorcist. It's gonna be a 50-50 coin flip when it comes to this retribution now, because the lethal counter is not available. Now Bauman has an all axe now, right? So you're definitely going to see that this Barrett's going to have a bit of issues trying to stay around. Ooh, the Sandstorm actually misses out, but Super Betty's going to get taken now. Slam dunk by Bauman with that basketball skin. Xenon in a bit of a position to maybe go in here with the corner Inferno. He's going to have to pop it now. Ooh, big damage coming out from him. Will he be able to get Blast down? He will not. Xenon, he's the one falling down in the end. And now it's going to be a No Fury onto 2. Who's going to get the turtle this time? It's going to be the retribution coming in from Exorcist. Wow. They did manage to get the turtle, but they lost so many members. Lucia and Xenon in particular. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately Bauman is that typical hero that does fall off as well when it comes to that late game, but he's matching a Barrett's, right? So that's also a hero that's not going to be able to sustainably carry a game when the game goes late. And I feel like the Claw just does so much in those later games. The top lane. Bit of a stagnant game so far. Stagnant mid game in particular. Both tier 1 towers in the mid lane are available here. Oh, there it is. Gonna see Balman going in. Oh, but no Fury does land onto 2 right now. Gonna see Carter taking a huge amount of damage. Surprising no one's dead yet. Oh, but the links the Carter into his death there. With that yin and the yang. Oh man, Xenon putting a decent amount of pressure onto that top lane right now. Because it's going to be up to Exorcist to sort of give enough space to allow his carry to carry this game. Here it is. I'm going to start up the turtle with that Cyclone Sweep. Lucia needs to be quite careful, I believe. That only has the dominant size to work with right now. Okay, Unknown Fury is available. No flicker though. We're gonna see. Oh, it will go to Exorcist once again. The turtle. Beautiful retributions there, but it's gonna probably cost him his life here. The Cyclone Sweep will take him out. Cyclone Sweep as well. Once again onto Kiku. No lethal counter though. Oh, here it is. Super Better gonna be able to take down the tower. Pluto in response, not gonna be able to secure the defense. Missing out there. Oh my god, look at that damage coming in from Blast, dude. This pops in with the lethal counter with the dunk. Oh, there it is. That Liu Ying damage is coming in here. Speed light wheels popped. All that additional movement speed. Eight minutes into the game here. Rurouni Kenshin surprisingly in the lead. Look at this Balman, man. 7-0 and 4 has 2 damage items secured for himself, so not going to commit for that tank build. Getting all in all that damage. Oh wait, here we go. Fitness welcome comes straight on out to the Minotaur. He's going to get punished for that. As now the chase continues straight onto Crane. Are they going to be able to push him back? And not right now. Divine Judgment will come out. It's not onto the right person though. Here comes Blast. Oh, look at the damage coming in onto Crane. He might actually fall in the end. Here we go. Blazing Duet. It's not going to be enough damage for now, but it's going to be enough damage when it comes to that lethal counter. Blitzer will take up the killing spree onto that Thamus as well. As now Blast is the one to be responding with some recall action. Rurouni Kenshin really showing us what they can do when they have the right draft in their hands. Diversion? Let me bring in the Crane a bit closer. The Claude is huge at this point. Has even more gold than this Balman. So he's going to be doing all of that damage when it comes to these team fights. These Blazing Duets. We're shredding through that HP bar, coming in from the Barretts, coming in from the Kaja, coming in from everyone. Lethal counter off the mark there when it comes to that blue buff. As now, it's up to Rurouni Kenshin to keep up the pressure. They have the Lord walking down in the bottom lane. Kelly doing a good job of keeping out the pressure on top. Oh, good knockback. There it is. Immediate is welcome onto the Minotaur. He's just probably going to pop that Unknown Fury immediately. Actually, confident enough to just keep it held there. Oh, big Terrify coming in from the Vexana. It's going to be Super Better finishing off Ninja. But they'll have to pay for it with Exorcist's life. Here we go. Rampage, they have managed to divert the pressure of this high ground. Just for now. But at this point, Rurouni Kenshin, they do have all the map control here. They're not afraid Joseph fishing around for a decent known Fury. Doesn't have the flicker though. They should be able to get that top tower without any sort of contest. Pluto finishing off that Wind of Nature, man. This guy is stacked. Can they keep up the defense? As I feel like what they need definitely is a flicker divine judgment on the right target. You know, probably Pluto, right? Even Blast is not a bad option. It's just a bit weird, right? Because they have this divine judgment from the Kaja to be able to like drag a specific target in, but that's exactly what Exorcist wants to do as well. You know, he wants to be able to get that Deadness Welcome onto that specific person. It's just a too much of one thing when you look at the draft coming in from Rampage. The only real CC, like AoE CC they have is this Vixana. So when it comes to team fights, the Faber is 100% in favor of Rurouni Kenshin. That Minnow Fury as well as the Sandstorm coming in from the Khalid. Here it is. Lord in the bottom lane here. Lucia did get spotted out by Joseph. The Blast will know he's there. Gonna scare him away just a little bit here. I don't believe they're gonna contest this Lord as the Barrett isn't onto the top here. Gonna be that enhanced Lord, gonna run it down here. Should be charging down in the bottom lane. Oh, Lucia fishing around for that divine judgment. Not gonna be any victims though. Here it is. I would really like to see Rurouni Kenshin equalizing lanes right now. You know, equalizing the lane so that Lord is real potent. So far, Khalid trying his best to fix it. Gonna go into the top lane here. Push that one out. Oh, pushing him a little early here, but I think they'll probably focus down on the side lanes. Lucia, here it is. Divine Judgment comes out onto the Claude with the Deadness Welcome in mid-air. They're actually going to be able to take him down. Xeno will get the kill. Blast in with the Cyclone Sweep. He has immortality, so he can hold his front line for now. The dunk comes straight down onto that carry. No chance for her to live there. Lord going to crash down onto the bottom tower. It's going to be able to take that 50% HP. Can this be Rurouni Kenshin's road to victory here? Okay, here we go. Minnow Fury does come out onto just the Barretts here right now. Lethal counter available actually once again, but not going to be any follow-up. Blast gets taken into the tower, but he's just about fine. One tier 3 tower standing left for Rampage here. What can they do to come back here? Maybe something like that. Deadness Welcome gonna be able to push down this Minotaur straight underneath the tower there. But look at the Flask of the Oasis healing. It's gonna keep him nice and safe. He's gonna try and get out, but here we go. Oh, Rampage, they're actually trying to win this fight so far. They're doing a decent amount of AoE damage here, but the No Fury, it does drop down, leading 3 members to get taken out here as Claude is now on the chase. This should be the end of the game, I believe. They've lost too many members, as absolutely no members on the side of Rurouni Kenshin have fallen. The base is wide open. They're going to probably be able to focus down the base here. So off to the Claude, as that is the end of the game. Rurouni Kenshin are going to be your winners for tonight in game on day 3 of X Factor. Wow, what a performance by Blast. Has that 11-0 and 8 KDA on his name, showing what he can do in this X Factor game. And Ninja just did a lot of work. I don't care if he got silver. He was my second MVP for sure. Just making all the necessary space for his team to walk in and get stuff done. Well guys, that is it for tonight. I believe that it was the best of 3. It's going to be Rurouni Kenshin taking that win, keeping up the pressure from that game 1 that they managed to snag from Rampage. Rampage coming back in game 2 with that pressure we were expecting and managed to pull through, but in game 3, Rampage falling short on it on that early game. That's quite a surprise since they did have that Barrett. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. I will see you on the next X Factor whenever that decides to come again. I'll be informed of when the next few games are. So yeah, it was nice casting for you guys. I will see you another time.
Together we're stronger than ever, you know how we do. Will we start your group? Victory's ours. I would have thought you knew. We're unstoppable. MVP defeat ain't optional. This ain't hard to do. Our team achieve the impossible. My whole squad is lit. Ain't gonna target that is hard to hit. Legendary when we rockin' it. Ain't no stopping this.
I back every challenge, the level of a queen, but we double the damage when we're fighting as a team. I bring hell from below, I live